Hey everyone, welcome to Carbon Xander. I'm Xander, and today we're here at an open house event at the Skyway Motorspace. This is a brand new luxury vehicle, luxury storage unit, although calling it a storage unit does it no justice. This place is far more than that. We're gonna check out all the cars today, and later on we'll go inside and check out how beautiful this facility really is. Look at this. Just your casual Testarossa, no big deal. What do we have on this truck right here? Oh, look at this. It's like a Porsche GT3 race car. Sick. Look at that. GT2 RS Clubsport. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this car?
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Yeah, that's yours?
No, it's a friend of mine. He's got this and a couple other things. He just doesn't even drive them really anymore.
Really? Woo-hoo-hoo! Heck yeah, you hear those turbos spooling up? Damn. So guys, this place is just enormous, man. I mean, you must be able to fit like, hey, how's it going?
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just doing a vlog, no problem, man. You're good. What's your name?
Hey, this is Will at Skyway Motorspace.
Will, so you work here, huh?
I do.
You run the place?
Yes, I do.
Nice, man.
Yep.
It's nice to meet you, dude.
Nice to meet you as well.
I'm Jason, but I go
Yeah,
by
I've seen you
Carbon
before,
Xander.
so yeah.
Really? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I bumped into you a couple of times, and I will admit I've been stalking Skyway Motorspace on like Instagram and Facebook for a while now. I mean, I've seen all the stuff that you posted as it was being built, and today was the day I wanted to come and check it out for myself. So
thanks for coming out.
It's super amazing.
You enjoying the car show?
Yeah, the car show is spectacular. Incredible cars, really nice vendors too. So
Awesome. Well, if you ever want to come out and spend some time one-on-one, I'll give you a tour of the facility.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
You're me?
Yeah, so maybe next week or something.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yes, 100%, man.
We'll line it up. I'll give you my card, and
Yeah.
then shoot me a text, and then we can make it happen.
That's
How's that sound?
incredible, dude.
And if you want to bring the camera, I'm all about it.
Of course, of course, yeah. I wouldn't do it without it,
Perfect.
man. Thank you so much, Will. I
Nice
really
meeting you.
appreciate it. Nice meeting you
nice
too.
meeting you in person.
Yeah, likewise. You know, it's so wild. Things like this have happened as I've shot my videos, where you just sort of happenstance bump into people that run the place or want to share their collections or share what they do, share their passion, and I'm gonna take advantage of that every single time. So stick around for the full tour. We'll just do a montage for the rest of the car show, and we'll be right back with my private tour of the Skyway Motorspace. Makes no sense, but so, true to his word, Will is definitely hooking us up with a private tour today of this beautiful facility. I can't wait to see what it has in store for us. Thanks for coming along. If you've made it this far in the video, please go ahead and give it a like, give it a subscribe so we can support the channel. I don't know if you know, but looking at my stats, less than 10% of the folks that are watching these videos are subscribed. It hurts the heart, folks. Please, it's free, there's no cost to you, and it really helps support and push the channel out. We're looking for 1,000 likes on this video, and I heard, a little birdie told me at the end of this video, there will be a special discount code for services here at Skyway Motorspace. Let's go in and say hi to Will. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Will, meet me right at the door. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
How's it going, man? Good to see you.
Thanks for coming back.
Hey, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm super excited to be able to see everything, the nooks and crannies of this place. You know, having the open house is all well and good, but nothing beats a private tour.
I'm excited to show you around.
Yeah.
So this is Abigail.
Hey,
She's
Abigail.
our,
Good to see you again.
our smiley receptionist here at Skyway Motorspace.
Awesome. It's really good to see you again. Tell me a little bit about this amazing place. I mean, besides the incredible cars that we got in here, this is just a impressive lobby.
Yeah, so this project started about 2 years ago and was designed to, how do you get all your cars in one spot? To store them, maintain them, detail them, transport them. So we kind of came up with the idea of all one house shop, you know. So obviously we're here in the lobby. The owner of the building is an avid car collector, loves his cool kinetic art. As you can see this piece behind us, this is from an artist named Breakfast.
Breakfast.
And Breakfast is
That's
his
amazing
name, right?
title,
Yeah, isn't that cool?
This is one of the most impressive pieces of moving art I've ever seen. And, you know, just to demonstrate, would you mind walking by real quick?
Yeah, so this is exciting. There's a sensor that's up there, and it tracks your movements and puts you up on there. So
that is so insane.
Isn't that awesome?
I think when you look at it up close and really understand what
As you
it's
see how-
doing. Moving each one of those tiny individual circles so that it like flips around either black or bronze. The number of moving parts in this is impressive. What do you think it is? Like 200,000, 100,000?
It could be upward of I'd say upward of $500,000
Wow.
for this unit.
I wasn't thinking of the dollars. I was thinking of how many little circles are
Well,
actually
you got the
up
price
there.
out of me, so
Yeah, exactly.
that's usually undisclosed information, but I figured I'd let you know.
I really appreciate that. Thank you
The
so
cool
much.
thing is that they're all about a foot tall and a foot wide, and they're just individual blocks that
So
are actually
it's-
placed in there.
Little squares that just
Yeah.
pop in, kind of like a jumbotron, right?
Kind of.
Yeah. Awesome.
And we actually had to build that wall out about 2 feet, and then we had to build some bracing actually to house this unit because it's so heavy. It's probably about 2,000 pounds.
Wow.
It's little things to differentiate us from every other storage facility. You know, we don't focus on just the cars, but it's the culture. It's how the fine details of things as well, which we really enjoy.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of car storage places, and it's more like a giant garage than a actual art space and lounge space. And I know that you do all kinds of other services here for the owners as well, and just the general public. You don't necessarily have to have a car stored here to get a
Yeah, you're
ceramic
correct.
coat or a tint or PPF or anything like that. And we will definitely be looking at that a little bit later in the video.
Yeah, one thing that we like too is that, you know, the general public can come here and actually enjoy some of the automotive art as well. So as you see in the showroom, we've got a Lamborghini Diablo, we've got a Resto Mod Corvette, we have a Lamborghini Countach. So these are some of the collector's pieces, and I consider them art.
They are art. I mean, especially the 90s and late 80s Lamborghinis. There's nothing like that wedge shape, and that is a, 99 VT Roadster, maybe?
Yeah, you're close. 97 VT Roadster Diablo.
It's such a sweet car. I love this one.
Manual transmission, V12, top down. I mean, what a great way to enjoy Italian engineering and design.
Yeah, this was a poster car when I was a kid for sure. And this is one of my dream cars right here. It always has been since I saw the first one in the Cannonball Run movies.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, it's funny
I'm
you
that
said it.
old.
I had that on my wall as a kid as well.
Of course. We're probably roughly similar ages. I might be a little older age than myself, but you know, even this Corvette, what is this, like a 55?
Yeah, I think you're spot on with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the only reason I know is because I've tried to sit in one of these before.
Okay.
And the issue I have is the enormous steering wheel. And this one, this might be, this is where my issue comes. Sitting down, the steering wheel is all over my legs, even if you move it up. So I kind of don't fit in these, unfortunately.
It's funny that the size of steering wheels have changed over the years.
For
this
sure.
one's pretty unique. This does have an LS swapped engine into it. So
Nice.
new motor, new brakes, new transmission. So you can hop in and drive it, and you can probably drive it across the United States.
This space, obviously, I was here for the open house, and it's awesome to have a kitchenette out here. This looks like a really great place to like host people, get refreshments, eat some food, make some sales, I'm guessing, as well.
Yeah, so it's the hot spot because of the coffee machine. You know, everyone loves a good coffee. So we have a Flavia machine, so you can pick and choose your different coffee flavors, pop it in there. We even have a chiller to make iced coffee, which is pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a home. The kitchen is always the focal point, right? So having one here makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and it seems to be a gathering spot, especially when we do an open house and we'll have some pizzas or a charcuterie board or our food all set up there. Everyone loves to just gather around that area. And then once from there, they're overlooking this gorgeous, artwork that's on the wall.
This mural is something else, Will. I got to tell you. I almost can't get the whole thing in the frame because of the scale of it. It's got to be, 40 feet high?
I'd say right around 26, 28 feet high. But it's the building itself is 40 feet high from the outside.
Oh, okay.
So you're
cool.
you're right there with that measurement.
Gotcha. Well, my wife always says I exaggerate the size of things anyway, so it is what it is.
The cool thing about this art, so this was actually a painting that's in Detroit. So it's from an artist, Diego Rivera, and it's kind of the Industrial Revolution. But the coolest part is that it's got the automotive aspect to it. So you can see the V8 being forged from, the metal in the background, the assembly line, the parts, the pieces,
Right.
the culture of different ethnicities, all working together for the same cause. So it's a really cool piece, in my opinion. And I guess the piece that's actually in Detroit is even larger than this.
Do you know where it is? Is it in like the Henry Ford Museum or
It's a
something
good question.
crazy?
I don't know the answer, but I can find out for you.
We'll
I
put
do
the,
believe it is at a museum, though, but I don't know which one.
Awesome. We'll put the location in the description of the video here. So if you are in Detroit, you want to check it out, by all means. So I'm guessing this isn't painted. What is this, like a giant
So it's
wallpaper?
a big wallpaper. Yeah, so it came in these sheets, and they were technically rolls. And the guys that installed it were great. Those are the wallpaper company out of Miami. They're very professional. I mean, they just did a fantastic job with installing it.
It looks painted. I mean, from my eyes, and I'm sure on the camera, I don't see any seams. I don't see any kind of, paneling or anything like that. And the amount of detail in this mural is insane. Like each maybe 5 feet depicts its own, view of what was happening at the time as the Industrial Revolution began and really hit its stride. So kudos to whoever decided that we're going to put a real statement piece in the lobby because it ties it all together.
Yeah, you definitely hit on all those forefronts there. You might have noticed that Porsche motor sitting there as well.
Yeah.
Talking about some of the love of art of the owner of our company. This is a motor, a Porsche kinetic motor that actually runs.
Nice.
Just from the flip of a switch. This motor will fire itself up, and you can actually see the inner workings of the chains, the valves,
the timing chains.
It's awesome. The pistons moving. It's pretty cool. I
Beautiful.
think it's something that's you kind of appreciate once you're like, wow, that's how an engine actually works.
For sure. And that is a Porsche Flat 6, right?
It is. You're right. Yep.
Amazing.
So enough about the art in here. Let's talk about the real art. That's the cars behind this wall. So we can store about 430 cars.
Wow.
Nice thing about us is we're 17 feet above sea level. We're in this huge building that's designed to take on a hurricane. Mm-hmm. The security measures here are fantastic. You can't get through this door unless you've got, access. Right this way.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Holy cow. I was here. This is actually where we spoke last week at the open house, and this just takes your breath away. And man, the smell in here is amazing.
Yeah, it's totally raw fuel and exhaust. I've got our valets right now. They're moving some cars around, putting them up on lifts. You're standing actually in the check-in area right now. So this is where the vehicles come in. We document them with photos, videos, make sure that there's any scratches, dings, dents, curbs, wheels are all documented. It all goes in the system. We send that actually to our clients so they can actually see any sort of damage that's on their car.
Nice.
And we can help address that when the vehicle's here for storage.
Wow, look at that.
You're actually getting to see how the lifts work, which is pretty cool.
This is wild. I love the lineup. I mean, as you can see, there's a Ford GT, like 2006, Cobra, Shelby Cobra, Mustang. This looks like all the Mopar stuff over here. There's another GT500, classic GT500 right there. What is that, a 488 or 458?
488, yep.
488. I always mix those two up. But wow, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to get sidetracked. It's just hard not to.
It's once you're in here, you don't know where to look,
Yeah.
But everything too is all super secure. We make sure all the clients' keys are always in a key machine, so we can know where the keys are at all times.
Nice.
The cars are always, once they're in their secured spot, they're tendered, they're covered. Every single spot actually has 4 sprinkler heads.
Oh, really? So there's a massive fire suppression system in here?
Yeah, obviously with a building this size and
Yeah.
such a vast collection of vehicles, you want to make sure that you cover all the bases.
Of course.
So fire is it's not something that should happen, but it could happen.
Yeah.
So you got to just be prepared. So we've got 4 sprinkler heads per vehicle. Every car is always on a battery tender. So this will keep your battery at the right health. So then when we do need to start it, it's ready to rock and roll for you.
Yeah, you know what I really like about this is it's really cold in here too. So it's almost, and it's dark too, right? So there's no UV that's gonna be messing up the paint. It's covered, so the dust is gonna be taken care of. It's on a battery tender, so you know it's gonna start up when you need it to. It's almost like storing your car inside of a cupboard, you know? Nothing beats cupboard storage, and
Yeah.
I mean, having 430 plus cupboards to store your vehicle is pretty impressive.
You know, when you said it's cold in here, it's funny that you say that because we keep the temperature at 72 degrees back here and under 30% humidity.
Wow.
So climate controlled storage it's a thing.
Yeah.
And the key is, you know, how do you maintain these cars properly? And temperature is very, very important.
Yeah, for sure.
So
if I was to store my supercar here, my classic car, whatever the case is, obviously there are things that go along with that, like, you know, you need to start it up, you need to drive it so that you don't end up with, like, you know, hoses that dry out and you know, the engines are lubricated and stuff like that. Do you guys do things like that?
We do offer services for that, you're correct. So some people that want to store their car, just let a car sit there, and that's okay,
Yeah.
you know. If you do want to pay for a monthly storage for an extra $100, we can actually start and move your vehicle for you monthly.
Man, I'll do that for free. Just give me the keys.
I think that's everyone's dream job, right?
Right, exactly.
And one thing that's really cool, so we actually don't have to drive cars in here, is one of our machines called the Stringo. That goes underneath the vehicle, moves its lift arms out, and the vehicle rolls itself up onto its chassis, and we can actually pull the vehicle around in the facility, so we're actually not starting cars. Behind you, you're gonna have our detailing bay. So this is your car wash bay for all the vehicles before they get stored and put a cover on them.
Nice.
We actually wash them.
Excellent.
So one of the things is we pride ourselves on is if you give us a heads up of at least an hour, I can have a vehicle down on the ground ready for you to drive away.
Really?
Yep.
Do you like deliver when needed?
Yes, so we do offer door-to-door concierge services.
Sweet.
We do have an enclosed trailer pulled by a Dodge Ram 3500.
Nice.
So reliable vehicle that'll pull a heavy car if need be, and we can pick up and deliver your vehicle.
I'd hate to see your guys' insurance bill. I mean, it must be insane to, you know, at peak, let's say you had 430 cars, I couldn't even imagine what the value of that would be. So kudos to whoever wrote that or underwrote that policy.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
One thing that is required for all of our clients is proof of insurance too, though. So
Of course.
whether you're storing your car at your garage or our garage, we ask that it's definitely insured.
Makes sense. Does it have to be registered?
Does not.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
So if you buy a brand new car and it hasn't been registered yet, or delivery miles, that doesn't matter to us. It's nice that we have an indoor wash bay, so we're not washing cars outside, but we do have deionized water, so it is spot free.
Nice. This is an impressive setup, Will. I mean, you know, I've spent quite a bit of time setting up my home wash bay, but nothing compared to this. This is amazing.
Yeah, I brought in some of the best detailers around this area, so we'd like to pride ourselves on doing things the right way the first time. I've got a class act full of great employees, and they helped design this building and the workflow the way they wanted it.
That's smart. So you had professional detailers give input on how these bays should be set up and what the flow.
It's really designed for what makes their life easier and how can they be, you know, fluid in all their motions and make a great detailing job come true. So
yeah, efficiency is key, especially when you're doing high volumes. And
so,
what is this? Because this is also impressive. It's like every time you walk into a new room or a new section of this building, it's wild. I mean, let's talk about the murdered out Lamborghini Huracan Evo.
So the room that you're standing in is considered our ceramic coating room. We do all of our ceramic coatings, paint protection film, you know, some of the vacuuming. We got window tint there. We can do vinyl work. We can do color change PPF.
Nice.
So we can handle all the detailing services. It is nice to have these in-ground lifts.
Right.
As you can see, Joshua was installing a Capristo valved controller for the exhaust on this car.
Oh, nice.
So the customer can actually flip of a switch, control their exhaust valves, open and close them.
Yep.
So this was really nice to have so Joshua can work on the vehicle.
How many of them are in here? Because I see one every like 5 feet. So what is that, 6 of them?
So I've got 6 over here, and then I've got 2 inside of those bays.
Oh, wow.
So I have a PPF bay and a Tint bay.
Beautiful.
And the idea for the lifts is it's just to give our guys access to as much as possible. And it's easier on our employees' backs.
Of course. I mean,
if you can lift a car up and have it right in the space where you need to work on it, even if it's just a ceramic coating.
100%.
Why bend over and hurt your employees' backs when you can put it right there?
And, you know, these roller chairs look pretty comfy as well.
Yeah, they do have races after hours on the roller chairs.
That's hilarious.
So heading this way, you're going to have our employee break room. You might catch some of the guys eating right now, but one thing that's nice is that we have 2 plotters in there.
Oh yeah,
so
look
we
at
have
that.
a tint plotter and we have a paint protection film plotter.
Beautiful.
Those are great, so we never actually have to cut any sort of material on a window or ever have to cut any sort of material on a car's paint. You hop on the computer, type in the year, make, model, the VIN, and it'll print up, cut out all the exact images that we're going to put on the vehicle. So to your left, you're going to have a paint protection film room. As you can tell, it's nice and bright.
What a shot.
Once again, lifts in the floor, so it's easier on our employees for them to work on cars. That thing can be lifted up, so if you're doing a front bumper PPF, you can literally be standing and doing a front bumper and rocker panels. So you're not, once again, bent over on the ground. So
that's amazing.
A happy employee is a really good employee.
For sure. And this is basically, oh, this has different lighting. So what's this one for?
So this is the window tint bay.
Ah.
These lights were actually designed so that we can see vehicles paint in different lights.
Right.
So a white car is going to be viewed differently in certain kelvins, or a darker car may be viewed in certain different kelvins.
So you can change the temperature on these lights?
Yeah, so I can simply just switch this over to 4K.
Ooh, yeah.
So this is more for a white car, so I can see swirls and scratches.
Right.
Or I can hit it over to the 6K, so for a darker car I can see more scratches. And
it's amazing. You guys have really thought about everything.
So these vehicles are in for ceramic coatings. So in the room we're about to walk in is where we do our paint corrections, which is part of the process to do a ceramic coating. Mm-hmm. So this has been already a 2-stage correction on this Corvette. It's getting a 6-year ceramic coating. So once the car is brought in, they'll wash it, decontamination wash it in there, use an iron remover on all the paint, do clay bar in there. They'll vacuum the car in there. Once it goes from there, it'll head into this room, which is designed for all the paint corrections. So what we did was we built a separate room so that all the buffing compound, polishing compound isn't affecting the other parts of our clean room.
That's smart.
You know, and nothing against the other shops that are buffing next to a car that's being ceramic coated, or they're buffing here and they're PPFing here. That's just not the way we do things.
Yeah, that's just a recipe to have debris and contaminants under the PPF, right?
And a lot of shops have been doing it for years, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, but since we got to design this from the ground up, we went a different path.
Yeah, you can tell the thought process started day one on how this was going to flow and how to provide the best quality product at the end of the day, and making folks that are doing this every day have input into it. Genius. It's the way everything should be built.
Yeah, thank you. And we pride ourselves on having great employees.
Yeah.
You know, I got to hand pick and choose who I brought onto our team. Really value all of our employees here. They love what they do. You know, they take pride in every single vehicle that's getting done here. So to them, it's not just a job. They actually love what they do, and they enjoy seeing the finished result of their cars. So they pride themselves on that.
For sure. Even as like a humble YouTuber, when somebody trusts their vehicle into my care, I treat it like it's priceless. Like you have to, right? And that really does show in the final product. In my case, it might be a video, but in our gentleman's case over here, it's going to be a mirror finish.
Leave it here. You'll head back obviously into the ceramic coating room, and then upstairs we have more to see.
Yeah, let's check it out. Oh my God, Will. Wow.
So welcome to the Design and Sales Center.
This is incredible, Will. This is like, I don't know, the atelier at Ferrari or something like that. I've been to a lot of PPF and wrap shops and things like that. Oh, boy, it's going to be hard to compete with you.
Well, at the end of the day, this is the aesthetics part. I love the software here. Paint protection film has come a long way. It's even colored now.
Right.
So instead of doing a traditional vinyl wrap, you can actually change the color of your vehicle with paint protection film that's color infused.
Right.
And a lot of customers will see, you know, whether it's the vinyl or the PPF on their wall and be like, hey, listen, I love that color, but I don't know what it's going to look like on my car.
Right. And
so
that's
we
where
have a software system that we can actually play with makes and models. So, what's your favorite car?
it's a McLaren 570S. It's not my favorite car, but it's the one that is the most attainable for me and the channel.
All right, so that's the next car for you. So your favorite car is the McLaren 570S, or the one that you're hoping for here shortly.
The goal for the channel.
All right.
Yeah.
Great car.
Yeah, and we're gonna modify the hell out of it.
All right, so let's just say you find a really nice, well-priced, right miles car for yourself, right? But it's orange.
For resale, 100%, I'm gonna buy an orange one. So you already know that I'm gonna wrap or get colored PPF for my car, because when I go to resell it, you want it to be the papaya.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Is
for
that
sure.
the main color?
That's the main
that's awesome.
McLaren orange. Yep.
See, I was thinking that you'd want to wrap it to keep that beautiful paint pristine, so when you do go to sell it, you just rip the PPF off and now you have a perfect paint job, right?
Well, that's the beauty. Everybody's different, right? Yes, if I wanted to maintain that papaya spark or the volcano orange or whatever color this one is, I would go for the clear PPF. I might even use a satin PPF because I do like satin, right? But I'm a matte dark gray kind of guy.
Perfect. All right. So matte dark gray. All right. Let's see if we can find that. Not matte dark gray.
There you
I've
go.
actually got it saved
Yes.
as one of our favorites.
Perfect.
So
And-
now we can take a look at the vehicle. Can even change the wheels and we tint the windows too.
Yeah, definitely need a tint.
All right. So let's tint this thing real
They
quick.
can't catch me riding dirty.
All right. So we're gonna click tint. I'm gonna click the side. I'm gonna give you the 15% that I've got on my car. Another 15%. Let's do 15% on the back window. And for the front, let's do what I do. Let's go at 50%.
Perfect.
So I can go ahead and put window tint on your vehicle. One thing that I can also do that I love is see how that roof line is just matte? You have all this beautiful black going here. I bet you this will look pretty cool if we actually wrapped your roof black.
Can you
What do you
do
think?
a faux carbon fiber?
I could. Unselect all. Let's try texture. And I've got carbon fiber black.
Nice. Yes. Now, I mean, is this so detailed as to being able to like add highlights at the very bottom of the vehicle? Because I personally like to have that pinstripe color match to the brake calipers.
Okay, so what color do you want your brake calipers?
I think I actually want to do the orange for
Okay.
McLaren. Yeah. Okay, Google. What is the hex color code for papaya orange? E56717.
There you go. That's cool.
That is so cool. So if you have the specific hex code, you can color match any paint, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's change that bottom color to make it match a little bit closer to that orange. It's a little more red in my opinion, right?
Agreed, yeah.
But one thing that's really cool is that once we render this will actually look a little bit more realistic.
It still looks pretty good right now. I mean, you have a really good understanding of what the final product is going to look like. Now, obviously, no render matches reality.
Yeah.
But this is a great starting point for, you know, your vision for the car.
Yeah, and the coolest part is we can actually do wheels here as well.
Oh, nice.
So we are a proud carrier of HRE wheels as well.
Oh, yeah. That is so cool. So after we are done speccing it 100%, we can export it in a video.
I can go in here and render this thing. I can actually send you this file to your phone, and you can actually see a little video or photo shoot of your car.
Yeah, we're gonna insert it into the video right here.
One thing I love about this design center is that, you know, you can be up here and look down at your car getting worked on. If you're talking to your salesperson about something else, you can see what else is being done. As you see, we got some air scrubbers over there.
Yep.
So that's filtering the air. And then walking through to here is going to be our conference room. This is fantastic for our clients. You can use it for business meetings, whatever you really need it for.
This is a beautiful room. I like how you have F1 on, the TV, another little kitchenette.
It's not fully finished yet. So we're still working on it. There's a couple touches, putting the table in place. But it's really, really nice it's nice and dark and feel like it's cozy and the temperature is nice. So it makes for a good meeting room.
Yeah, it's very welcoming. And that chandelier is so cool. Let me just get a nice little circle. Yeah, it's almost like a Eagle airliner.
So I guess it's a hood ornament of a vehicle. I don't know exactly the year, make, and model of it, but there's two of them on each side, and they're probably about this big originally.
Really?
Yeah, and then they just made it big and into a light.
It's probably like a Mercury or something like that, you know, back in the day.
And this,
you got another piece of kinetic art over here, huh?
Yeah, this is really interesting.
This is
it's like a manta ray, and with just changing the voltage, it moves, and it's just almost like she's gliding through the water.
That is actually beautiful. The color is great too.
Yeah, it's really cool. Mm-hmm. And that's nice because the table itself actually has data and power. So if you wanted to host a meeting up here and you needed to plug your laptop in, you could. You don't have the cords going everywhere.
Do you have your team meetings up here?
We do, yeah.
Awesome.
And then through here, this is going to be our members lounge.
Nice.
So if you're waiting for your vehicle to get tinted, or you know you're coming to pick up your car and you're a little early, you can hop on our golf simulator, which is almost completed. We're just waiting on some pieces from the system, and then we get a golf simulator here. And this is designed to actually play real courses. So you can pick and choose about 400 real courses. The floor tilts. That ball has a return system. It's pretty impressive.
It does look impressive.
Yeah.
So
I'm not much of a golfer, but I might get really good at it with this being there,
right? So. Absolutely. Just do Pebble Beach, man.
Go ahead.
As car guys, that's the only golf course you need.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And wow, I mean, just again, the way that this all interconnects. I mean, we've done basically a big circle through the building. And we are in the loft area, and you'd look down into the lobby, and it is just one of the best views you can have. So cool. Oh, it looks like you're building a sim racer over here too, huh?
Yeah, that's the racing simulator. She's just waiting on a couple more pieces and parts for us to be complete with it.
That is going to be a beast, man. You have to tell me when you actually have it up and running.
Yeah, I think that we're going to have a sim launch party for that
Definitely,
thing. Everyone's
100%.
been wanting to get on that.
For sure. Nothing beats a sim except the actual real thing.
Oh,
so
I bet.
Give me like a full day on the Nürburgring and a 458, and I'll be a happy guy.
There you go.
So, Will, thanks again so much for the
of course,
private
thanks
tour.
For coming by.
Dude, this place is so impressive. I can't even believe that something like this exists. I just wish I had a supercar to store here, honestly.
Hey, it's coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we were talking about, hey, if people made it this far in the video, maybe we can do some sort of discount for the loyal viewers.
I would definitely love to.
Everybody using the code CarbonXander will get 20% off a PPF, a window tint, a ceramic coating, or a car wash.
Perfect.
Thanks again, Will.
Thanks for coming in.
Amazing.
Appreciate it.
Awesome.